Hello everybody, this is Oliver from Neo and today we are going to talk about matcha, especially how to store matcha. Matcha is actually finding grounded green tea and it is said that it is one of the healthiest variants of green tea due to the fact that you take only the finest leaves at the top of the plant and that you remove all the stems, which gives it this strong vegetable, nearly malty taste. But this powder is also pretty sensitive. As soon as it is opened, if you store it wrongly, then you can lose a lot of its benefits very fast. So when you buy a matcha, actually high-grade matchas, they are always stored in a tin, or they present it to you in a tin. Others, they are in bigger packs, but these are only or mainly culinary matchas. But the really high-grade matchas, they are nicely stored. Either they are in small bags, so you can see air sealed where nothing is coming out, and in a small tin, which is then reusable and you can lock it in, you can close the matcha that you can keep the quality in. What is important that when you store matcha, actually you need to keep it as fresh as possible. I will show you that. When you have an open package like this one here, which I stored now pretty well, actually what you can see, what I can show you is that the matcha has a very strong, very beautiful green note to it. So you can really see the color, very, very beautiful greenish. As soon as you leave it a little bit outside, it actually can become a little bit more or less greener. So this is now a half an hour outside, so you can already see that you have a difference. Maybe I can show it to you like this. So you really can see that actually you already have a difference here in color. So the left one here, so this one here is actually still pretty green, and this one already lost a little bit of its color. So I even didn't have it in sunlight. Sunlight is actually the worst enemy, you might say, of matcha. So actually you should really not expose it to light. But when you do expose it to light or for a longer time, just leave it outside. What the worst thing that can happen, you can go from this one here to this color here. So here you can really see the difference of the two matchas. Really strong difference. Actually using or losing or putting it into the sun actually diminishes the benefits of the matcha strongly, so you can even lose nearly everything which the matcha is good for. Strong in chlorophyll, so antioxidants, cleansing your body. There's a lot of caffeine, there's theanine inside, and all these things, they can disappear in the sunlight. So when you expose it to sunlight, so never store it in something which is open, like where the sun or the light can get through. Then you get this grayish color which you have here. So you really can have the taste and the nutrients diminish over time pretty fast. So what can you do? First of all, when you buy the matcha, store it in the fridge, or even better in the freezer, because green tea has a very small amount of water in it. Here we talk about 4, 5 or 6%, so it cannot freeze. So when you put it in very low temperatures, this is where the matcha stays the freshest for the longest time. As soon as you have it open, you shouldn't put it back into the fridge anymore, because actually in the fridge you have different odors as well in the fridge, given by the different things you keep in the fridge. So actually what the green tea then does, it starts to absorb these tastes and odors. So actually you change the taste of the matcha, what you don't want. So the best is, as soon as you have it open, you always keep it in this airtight box. Or what you can do, when you have this open package, what is important, you put out all the air, so that is not too much air inside. Then you close it properly like this. And what you can buy in the supermarket is just this here, this little beauty. You can just close the matcha in an airtight way, and then you can keep it for at least 2 months in this bag, so it will stay fresh for the time you use it. Here we have a 40-gram pack, and this is really a good way to store it. And this is then how the matcha keeps its freshest notes, so that you actually don't have the diminishment of matcha going from the beautiful green to this color.